YouTubers, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be revealing to you guys how to get inventory with no cost up front. And I don't know why other YouTubers aren't talking about it. I don't know why it's such a big secret, why it's being kept from everybody, but y'all know I'm here to make sure that everybody eats. So all I ask in return is that you hit that little red button to make sure that I can eat too. And with that being said, I don't like rambling too much, so let's go ahead and jump right in. So first and foremost, you will be needing a seller's permit to use this method. And if you don't have your seller's permit already, I do have a video on that. So make sure you watch that first and apply for yours prior to using this method. So if y'all don't know what dropshipping is, it's basically just a model where a customer places an order on your website. You as the middleman will forward that order to the supplier, and the supplier fulfills that order and sends it directly to the customer. And then all you basically did was create your website, list the item, and you get to keep the change between what the customer paid and what the supplier charged for that item. So you're basically just the middleman for all of this, and you're collecting that money without doing any of the work. So that is what dropshipping is. I hope that made sense, and let me know if you guys have any questions about what that is. So now that you understand the model, I'm going to be going ahead and showing you guys what platform we are going to be using and how the interface looks. So in today's video, we are going to be using FashionGo. Let's go ahead and go to FashionGo.net. From the FashionGo homepage here, you're going to go ahead and click on this button here that says go to dropshipping. So when you do that, that's going to place you on the homepage for all the dropshipping items that they show you by default. So later on, we're going to get into how to search your own supplier on here, all the parts of dropshipping and all that. But for now, I'm just going to be showing you guys how to integrate it with your Shopify store. So what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and click on this little settings cog here. And from here, you're going to go to the connect your store option. So here you're going to go ahead and add your new store. You can see here that your shop name is going to be automatically saved once you import it in. So here I'm guessing they're only compatible with Shopify, but I can only guess that sometime in the near future they'll be compatible with Wix and other stores. So when you're putting in your store URL, make sure you're putting it in exactly as it is right here and not how it is on your actual website. So you don't want to put in, for example, baddieallnight.com, because it's not going to recognize it when it's trying to connect to your Shopify domain. So in this case, let's go ahead and write it out how we have it by default in our settings and hit connect. So here you're going to go ahead and click install app. So now that you are connected, you can go ahead and import those products into your store. One other thing that you guys want to note here after integrating your store, you want to go ahead and go to your settings and click on shipping and delivery. So what you want to do here is you want to go ahead and click on manage, and you want to scroll all the way down and click on add rates for FashionGo Dropshipping, because if you guys don't do this, it's going to give your customer an error at checkout. It's going to tell them that this order can't be delivered to the address that they entered. So you want to make sure that you are definitely doing that, otherwise you're going to get this error. And for the sake of this video, I'm just going to go ahead and use the same rates as Tampa and save it. And then after that, your customer should go ahead and be able to check out. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to place a test order for you guys, just so y'all can kind of see what this is going to look like. And let's just go ahead and do this item because I think it's cute and I think I will definitely be wearing it. Think I'm probably a size medium or small in this. Let's go with medium. Let's add it to the cart. Let's click checkout and enter all our info here. Now, once you do that, you can go ahead and click on pay now. Now, as a store owner, you're going to go ahead and get a notification that an order has been placed. So you're going to click that. You can see that it's going to be in progress because you have to wait for it to be fulfilled by the supplier first. Afterwards, you can go ahead and find the order in this little checklist option in FashionGo, and you can navigate it. You can edit the order information if need be, and then also make sure that you're setting up autopay. Otherwise, FashionGo is not going to be able to fulfill your order. So once you have set that up, I personally choose no delay. You want to go ahead and check these terms and conditions here and save the changes. So once you do that, that order should be fulfilled in the back end, and now you can just sit back, relax, and enjoy your profits. So now that we're integrated, you're ready to go ahead and import things to your store. So here, you're going to go ahead and find the product that you want to put into your online store and click add to import list. And you don't have to just import one product at a time. You can have multiple items. You can import 10 items at a time if you really want to. So here in the import list, you're going to see all the information before pushing this product to your store. You can change the sales price if you'd like. So now instead of your automatic profit being $12, it's $24. And then down here, same thing, instead of having a $4 profit, you can change this and make it a $22 profit. Once you're done with that, you can go ahead and click on push to store. You can also just hit this little check mark up here and push them all together. So now that you're done, you're going to go over here, or you can go directly to your Shopify store and preview it there. Now that you're on Shopify, you can modify the description here. Me personally, I would kind of fix this part here. So I would definitely take out the supplier name. I would also bullet point it just so it looks a little bit neater, and that way customers can have an easier time reading the description. So I would obviously space it out. Maybe change this to has pockets so it looks a little less messy. I can put that it's stretchy, and I like to keep the model information there just because when you don't have any reviews in your store initially, this is really going to help the customer understand how that item is going to fit. And then I also like to go back and include the material information because, again, some items that are cotton obviously aren't going to be as stretchy as something that's spandex, and so I like to include that as well. Usually they'll put the percentages here, but for some reason this supplier didn't, so I'm just going to put mix of rayon and spandex and call it a day. And then the other thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you're naming the title of that item so that it auto categorizes. That way you don't have to manually put this item into a category all the time. So you can see, because the end of this item says jumpsuit, it already automatically categorized into the collection jumpsuit and rompers that I have, and I didn't have to go manually do that. If you guys don't know how to automate Shopify collections, I actually have a video on that you can watch up here. So make sure to go ahead and do that if you need help. And yeah, so that is exactly how you guys are going to import something. Next, I want to actually show you guys how the product comes packaged, and I have my order here that I have not opened yet, so I wanted to show you guys that way you can see how it comes. So this took about 6 days for me to get, which is pretty good. That's, I would say, like an average shipping time for getting things like these. So the one thing that I already don't like is that they don't have a blind dropshipping option. And so what that basically means is that the item is going to come in the vendor's packaging. So you can see here that it says Capella, but I personally don't like that because my brand's name is Baddie All Night, and I don't want customers to see Capella when they're receiving my package. So the only workaround I can think of for this is you can skip on the auto pay, you can manually fulfill the orders, and instead of having that item be shipped to the customer's house, you can ship it to yourself, repackage it, and then just let the customer know up front that it'll take about 2 weeks to get their item. Now, I personally have not tried this method. It is just an idea, but that is something that you could potentially work out, and then also charge them a separate shipping fee for when you have to ship out that item. So that's a little, I guess, bonus idea that I'm gonna throw out in this video. And yeah, so I did get a packing slip, which is good. It gives me my order number. It says exactly where I ordered it from, what item I ordered, all that. And then the thing itself comes in pretty plain packaging, so this is not branded, which is good. So I'm looking at the item, and sadly there is the Capella tag on there, so people are going to know exactly what supplier I use, which sucks. And sadly, I did inquire about it this morning with FashionGo, and they don't have the feature yet where they can blindly dropship your item. They said they might implement it in the future, but at the moment there is no way to do that. So you can use my little workaround if you want and try it out. You can let me know how it works. And yeah, I actually want to go ahead and try this on for you guys to see the quality and the comparable to the picture that was on their website. So this is the fit, guys. I'm gonna do my best for y'all to see this, and please excuse my room. I've been selling a whole bunch of things, so it's a little bit messy, but let me turn up this light so you guys can see me better. But this is the item. Overall, I think it's really cute. I actually really like the quality on this, and it's very similar to like Forever 21 or Papaya quality, and sizing was pretty accurate. It's a size medium. It looks pretty much how I expected it to, so I'm pretty happy with the supplier. And keep in mind that I didn't pay a single penny to source this item. All I did was put this out on the website, got a customer to purchase from me, and then kept the difference. And yeah, no inventory in my house, no hassle, no dead inventory if people don't like it. So yeah, it's a perfect situation, and this is definitely why you should try out this method. Oh man, it just got hot and sweaty in here from this bright light, but super cute. I'm actually really feeling this color, and I'm pretty happy I now I want to keep ordering things from my website so I can just keep keeping them for myself. So to end off this video, I'm going to be answering 2 questions that you're probably going to ask by the end of this. And the first question is, can I automate this? So yes, you can automate this. The way you're going to automate this whole process is by setting up the autopay like I showed you guys earlier. So as soon as you set up autopay, it's going to automatically charge your credit card and ship that item out to a customer. And so you pretty much don't have to do any work, and the shipping, handling, all that is already done for you. The next question is, what do I think about drop shipping, and is this something that I recommend doing in the long run? And my answer to you is, I think drop shipping is a great way to start out. Again, you don't need to have any inventory in your house. You can test your products with ease because you don't have to worry about dead inventory. So let's say you wanted to test out the set that I just tried on and nobody ended up buying it. Well, you don't have to worry about having all those units to get rid of, and you can just keep switching your products or remove it from your online store. So it is a great way to save money up front. And also, when you're creating content for your online store, you're able to order these items and let your models keep it. That way there's at least a little bit of an incentive for them to join your photo shoot. And in wholesaling, you buy it in a pre-pack of 6, and then if you have 5 models or 4 models, then most of your units are already gone. So I think it is definitely a fantastic way to get started. Of course, you want to move towards buying it in bulk, private labeling it, and getting a fulfillment center as you grow your business. But in the beginning, this is a perfectly good way to start. And like I said, if you don't like the whole concept of it coming in the supplier package, there is that little workaround that I talked about earlier. And yeah, so I hope this video helped you guys out. If it did, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and let your friends know about this video, because in this community, we're all here to help each other out. So I want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye!